called on the Lord. I said, man, Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you called for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they don't follow the law, they doing it. You said under Yahanna they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
That the colonizer, the slave master, the white man, you can tell me that's the Bible. That's right. That's right. That's what I today. If we would only actually follow what this Bible says, and we're going to go to the root of it, Christ. If we would actually follow what Christ said, instead of the pastor in the church, instead of the Muslim imam, instead of the YouTube influencers or whatever. If we would listen to what Christ actually said, we can fix our community. Right. Christ showed us how to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. But we in that Christian church, mainly listening to the pastor who's not making you change your ways. Saying come as you are, but not requiring you to change. Right. Well, Christ showed us how. All the instructions they give you in the church, we should not listen to them. You got that? Go ahead, 17. Book of Hebrews 2 and 17.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 2, verse 17. Wherefore, in all things, and behold him to be made like unto his brethren.
In all things, it behooved Christ. That means he was ecstatic. He was excited about it. In all things, he was excited about what?
That he might be a merciful and faithful high priest in things pertaining to God.
That's right. Christ was excited about the chance to be our leader. You know what I'm saying? To show us how to do things. As we couldn't get it right the first time, the first covenant. You know what I'm saying? As we was bringing out earlier, you know what I'm saying? He was the mediator from the old custom, for those who were in the old custom of the Testament. Old covenant. Because we didn't know how to do it at first. So Christ is excited about being able to show us how. What else?
To make reconciliation for the sins of the people. Verse 18.
And also to make reconciliation for the people who is able to sin. Right. You know, sin is the transgression of the law. That's right. Who was the law given to? The law was only given to one people. That's right.
That's right.
That one people that Christ was talking about was Israel. That's right.
That's right.
You are this board right here of these 12 tribes right here, Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, you are Israel. Everybody in the Bible says I'm black, Latino, and Native American. You see what I'm saying? Drop that.
Repent for judgment day is coming. Repent for judgment day.
Matter of fact, read that from the top.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 2, verse 17. Wherefore, in all things, it behoved him to be made like unto his brethren, that he might be a merciful and faithful high priest.
And also he was ecstatic to be born like his brethren. It said be born like your brethren. Right. Who was Christ's brethren? Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans.
That's right.
Men and women. You see what I'm saying? How were we born? You see what I'm saying? In that church they lied to you, saying that Christ was born from the Lord just sprinkling some holy Mary dust on Mary and she just popped up baby. Well, one thing about that church, they make us absolutely idiots. You know what I'm saying? It is common knowledge where babies come from. Right. Listening to that church, you're not realizing common biology. Babies come from a man and a woman having sex. That's right. And Christ said it behooved him. He was ecstatic to be born like his brethren. Right. Once again, if we would listen to Christ, Christ is telling you how he was born. You listen to that church, they're making it sound like he's mystical, magical, some demigod. You see what I'm saying? Like he's some demigod. You know why? Because if Christ is a God, then you got the excuse for, well, he was a God. I'm just a man. Well, Christ is saying he was ecstatic to be born like a man. That's right. And what Christ did, you can do it. Because Christ was a man like you. That's right. Christ was not God. Right. The church been lied to us on every occasion that they possibly can. Give me the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 16. And even more, Christ lets you know off the break that he is a man. You know what I'm saying? The first page in the New Testament, ain't that what they go by in the Christian church, the New Testament? The first page is Christ's genealogy. Because just like you and me, we come from somebody who comes from somebody. We all come from somebody in the world. You don't just pop out of nowhere. You got that? Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 16. I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root of the offspring of David.
But Christ said he was the root and the offspring. Does anybody know what is an offspring? You see what I'm saying? Christ said he was the offspring of David. Right. That means he comes from David. I thought the church said that God just made Mary pregnant. And Christ just comes from God making Mary pregnant. Christ just said what?
I am the root and the offspring of David.
The offspring, that means the son of, you know what I'm saying? You coming from it. You know what I'm saying? You came from that. You're the offspring of it. You see what I'm saying? You are of the seed of it. You see what I'm saying? And what is a man's seed? Sperm. See what I'm saying? And Christ said he was the offspring of David, meaning he's David's son. Right. Is David God? According to the church, Christ just comes from God and Mary. Christ said he came from the offspring of David. Is David God? Let you know that David's offspring is Christ. You know who Christ came through David's offspring? Joseph. Joseph had sex with Mary. That's right. That's how Christ is the offspring of David. Came through all that lineage. King Solomon, all of that is the offspring of David. You see what I'm saying? This is a genealogy. The first page in the New Testament is Christ's genealogy. Once again, knowing that he's a man, Christ said he was a man 2 times just now. He was behooved, excited to be born like us. He let you know how he was born, what his lineage was. You see what I'm saying? Knowing that, you should know that you, as a man, just like Jesus Christ, you can be just as perfect as him. You see what I'm saying? There's no excuse. If you go to that church, they ain't making you believe that Christ being a demigod, like it was something that you couldn't do. Give me the book of Matthew 15:24. Once again, we're going to go over all these things that Christ actually said out of his mouth. And we're going to read them out of the Bible. One thing about Christians, when they talk about the Bible, they never reading out of the Bible. Right. They just say what they feel in their heart. And say a bunch of things that Christ never said. You got that?
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
What color are these words?
Red.
Everybody knows in the Bible, when the words are read, this is Christ talking. And Christ said he only came for who?
The house of Israel.
Christ said he only came for the house of Israel. Read it from the top.
But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Christ said he is not sent, but for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's right. And if you go in that church, once again, you're not listening to Christ. In that church, they tell you Christ came for everybody. Who you going to listen to, the pastor or Christ? Read it again.
Okay. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but
He said he is not sent,
but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Christ said he only came for one people.
You got a question there?
They lied to you in that church, Black Latinos, right, America. If you know the greatest man in the world that ever walked only came for you, and you know what he's coming to do? He's coming to save you. Why would somebody have to be saved? Why would anybody have to be saved? You got to be saved because you are in danger. So when Christ comes back to save, he's saving us from the danger. What danger are we in? We're in danger from all the heathens that have all the stores in our neighborhood that are devouring us every day, selling us garbage. We are in danger from our oppressor who makes laws every day to unallow us. We are in danger from our oppressor who's supposed to be protecting us. You know what I'm saying? To serve and protect, who unalives us right here in the street. You see what I'm saying? We are in danger from ICE, Border Patrol. We are in danger. Christ is coming back to save blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's right. Israel. Read it again.
But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Christ is coming to save us, blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. And you gotta know, if he's saving us from somebody. So what? When he comes back, when he saves us, he's gonna destroy our oppressors. He's gonna bathe the streets of America with our oppressors' blood. The same way that they treated us, you think the Lord is not a just God? It would not be justice if our oppressor did not serve the same way we serve. That's right. If he was not slain the same way we were slain. Our God is a just God. And believe our oppressor will serve his sentence right here on earth. Not talking about no fake heaven or hell. Our heaven or hell is on earth. And our oppressor will serve his duty. Double the cup. The Bible says give him a double cup of when you serve death. That's right. Right here on the earth. Now that's justice. Let everybody else get justice? Are we the only people who not going to get justice? Now the Bible says, he who leads into captivity shall go into captivity. Right. And he who kills with the sword shall be killed with the sword. Right. You know what that sounds like in the Bible? That sounds like justice. Right. And our oppressor will serve his turn right here on earth. You got that? Read that.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
He's not sent to everybody. You know what I'm saying? We need to know that we need to stick to our own anyway. Our oppressor sticks to their own. Look at Trump. Trump pardoning everybody of his own. You see what I'm saying? He's making sure that all of us getting rounded up. The ICE, and we sitting in all the jails. 2 million blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, we sitting there filling up the jails. Meanwhile, he pardoning his people. You see what I'm saying? Look at government shutdowns. They can't even agree with each other. Why should we get with the people who can't even agree with each other? Since America started, they've been a house divided. but we want to hold hands with them. Right. Now we divided. They got us divided. And we loving them, they can't even make their own mind up. Got people suffering out here, depending on them. We should never depend on them when they're snap or anything like that. Right. Blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, we built this country and we won this country. That's right. Without us, America falls today. That's right. That's right. We don't need them. All we need to do is band together. That's right. Christ is coming to save us though. If we can't save ourselves. But let it know we need to get together. The Lord is going to sever us from other people. What does sever mean? Sever means violently rip away. You're not going to have a choice. And when the time comes, we need to band together. Listen, in the 1920s, when they was having the Great Depression, blacks, we weren't allowed to use their banks. They wouldn't let us put our money in their banks. And guess what? When they was under the Depression, we were flourishing. We had Black Wall Street. So I'm saying, Rosewood, plenty of black cities. So you know what they did to our black cities? They burnt them down. They flooded them. We got black cities underwater because we were doing better than them. Every time they leave us alone, and blacks, Latino, Native Americans, we band together, we do better than everybody. That's right. We are the best people that ever walked the planet. And the greatest man that ever walked the planet is coming to save us. You know what I'm saying? What you got? Read that from the top.
But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said,
give me Matthew 25. Now, Christ let you know what mission he was on. They ain't gonna let you know the disciples. The disciples, what is a disciple? A student. The students that he had. Christ gave them a mission. Christ said he only came for his people. That's right. You know what I'm saying? The lost sheep of the house of Israel. Why did Christ call us the lost sheep? Because we don't even know we the Jews. That's right. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans don't even know who we are. They stole our identity. And if you don't believe that Latinos are Jews, it's more actual evidence, archaeology in the world that shows them as Jews than actual blacks. That's right. But best believe, we all fit these prophecies in this Bible. You see what I'm saying? You gotta know, Latinos, black people are your brothers. You gotta know, blacks and Latinos are your brothers. Right. Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. That's right. You got that there?
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles.
Christ just told his students not to go to the Gentiles. I thought the church, they said Christ came for everybody. Right. Well, in the Bible, Christ just told his students who he's teaching not to go to everybody. He said not to go to the Gentiles. What is it?
So come. These 12 Jesus sent forth.
These 12 were his disciples. Go ahead.
And commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans.
Christ didn't come for everybody. You keep listening to that church. Christ said he himself, out of his own mouth, he only came for one people, and he taught his disciples, do not go to everybody. Keep going. Who did he tell him to go to? Go ahead.
Enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Once again, Christ told his disciples to go to blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Give me the book of Matthew 5 and 48. You need to stop listening to that church. You see what I'm saying? They are misleaders. We can have better households if we would only follow what Christ actually said. He showed us how to do it. But because we try to love everybody, like the church says, that pastor who got his little degree from our oppressor. Our oppressor don't even like himself. Did anybody hear about January 6th? Our oppressor storms his own copy. Our oppressor got government shutdowns because they can't get along. Why would we want to be like these people? Right. These people, keep going.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 48, in the red. Be ye therefore perfect. Christ said what? Be ye therefore perfect.
Oh, we all fall short from grace like they say in the church?
Be ye therefore perfect.
Christ said be perfect.
Right.
How perfect?
Even as your Father, which is in heaven.
Christ said be perfect like your Father in heaven. I hear all the time people say nobody can be perfect. Well, we just heard Christ say he was a man. He was perfect. You see what I'm saying? Christ said he was a man. He said be perfect. He showed you how to do it. See what I'm saying? We listen at church, you cannot divorce in your household. You cannot unalive your babies. You should love your brother. You should not sell drugs to your brother. You should not use drugs. How you gonna be perfect? Like Christ said.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Christ gave us direct instruction. It's right here in the red in the Bible. And this wasn't meant for nobody but blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
And once again, like Christ said, he coming to save us from everybody else. Everybody else is devouring us. The Bible calls them the beast of the field, the beast of the wilderness, the heathens, the Gentiles.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're
Yeah, Babylon is falling to rise no more. Babylon is falling to rise no more. Falling to rise no more. To rise no more. I'm taking a look in the streets. It's real every day what I see. We constantly searching for peace. My people just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit.